Hi, welcome back to the garden. Today is Friday, September 2nd. You know what we do at my house on Fridays? We plant. As advertised, we're going to plant some beets today. We're also going to plant some spinach because tomorrow is dedicated to you and celebrating what's going on in your garden. So come on, let's plant. It may seem weird that I got a tape measure on just to plant, but we're getting ready for the cold frames. We're just laying out our spacing right now. We won't put those in till later, but we're not going to do the squares this year. We're just going to do the lean-tos. It's much easier to manage. And when we harvest the turmeric, we'll put another bale here, we'll put another bale behind it, and that way we can protect the rosemary. Now if you remember on the lean-to, we're going to come out at an angle. We're going to come out to about here. So let's see what we have underneath this mulch. These are the cedar chips that we put down to help with the squash. And since those squash are finished, I mean the cedar chips are dry on top, but look how nice that's holding the moisture into the soil. And just like with everything else, just remove that mulch right down to the soil. And I'm going to take it right up to the bale. And these are seeds that we saved. We're going to go ahead and plant these heavy. I know there's critters out here that like these as much as we like them. Hopefully we're done with the blister beetles, and when these come up, we should be good to go. Now if you look at a beet seed, it's actually a little packet of seeds. And I've taken that to mean that Mother Nature wants these to grow kind of close together. So as they grow, we are going to go ahead and harvest some for the leaves. They're excellent. And maybe some baby beets. And that should allow us to have enough to go into the cold frame and go into the winter. So we'll see what we get. So just good soil contact. And I'm going to put just a little bit of mulch on top to hold that moisture. Some other old hay. You know, whatever you have. Beets are pretty sturdy as they come up. They should come right on up through this, no problem. Now this is just a light little layer. Once they're sprouted, then we can mulch back a little bit. Let's go ahead and get some spinach in the ground. Just pull your mulch back down to bare soil. And the nice thing about the pitchfork, it kind of makes a couple little grooves. So we're going to plant those. And I am going to plant these a little heavy, just like with everything else. There's things in this garden that like this stuff as much as we do, and instead of fighting them, I'm going to plant enough that everybody can have some. Well, sorta. Just really good soil contact. I'm not going to put any mulch on this. I'm going to let the sun hit this ground. We're just going to make sure it's good and damp. So what can you plant in September? We've got radishes, carrots, beets, and spinach in the ground. We'll see what we get. Let's go take a look at the arugula. I know that's coming up. Let's see how that's progressing. So we got some happy little arugula coming up, and I'm going to go ahead and reseed this with some more lettuce on Sunday. Now if you're planting along with me, let's use Sunday to plant some arugula and some lettuce. We just sowed some radishes 3 days ago, but we also sowed these a few days earlier. This is that dragon's tongue. Look how well they've come up. They're already on their second and third true leaves. You can do this too, and that's what I'm talking about. If you've never grown anything before in your life, get a small container, put some soil in it, add a few radish seeds. You'll be amazed at how you feel when they start sprouting and then they start bulbing up. You've just grown your own food. You really can do this too. I do want to thank you for stopping by, help me sow some September seeds. And until next time, remember, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Come on, let's plant.
Let's go plant garden.